everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a live swatch and review on these two NAILSINC duo. I picked these up during the recent Sephora VIB sale and I really wanted to try this. I became interested in these because I recently did a KL Polish Ethereal Garden collection video. I did some color comparisons and dupes for that video, and some of you guys were saying that one of the polishes in this duo was very similar to the color Charmed. I was just really curious, so I decided to go ahead and pick up the duos. I've never tried the NAILSINC formulation. It just seems kind of like an expensive brand. And most of the finishes and the colors that they release, I wasn't really interested in, but I really was interested in these duos. First of all, the packaging is just absolutely gorgeous. I really don't like buying duos or like little sets where you have like mini polishes. And I really liked the finish of these. So each duo has kind of like a multi-chrome type of like chameleon nail polish, and then it has some type of like glitter effect. I figured why not pick these up, and I also wanted to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions on these polishes. I did wear one of them for about 4 days just to kind of do a wear test. I was honestly impressed by the wear time, but I'm still kind of testing these out. Let's go ahead and get started with this first duo. This is the Sparkle Like a Unicorn nail polish duo, and isn't the packaging absolutely gorgeous? It's just so fun. The little unicorns have like little holographic manes and tails. The bottles are actually a pretty big bottle, so I'm really trying not to blind you guys with these caps. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the cap off so I won't blind you guys with them. So the cap does come off. That is actually how you open up the polish. It just slides right off. And I quickly want to talk about the brush. I really liked the brush on these. It's kind of similar to the brushes from KL Polish, where it's like a curved or a rounded brush end, and is a little bit on the wider side. So it fits really nicely into your nail bed, but it's not as short, I would say, as the KL Polish. These are a little bit on the longer side. So my nails are a little bit on the longer side, so sometimes I need to dip a brush back into the bottle a few times, and I didn't really find myself having to do that with these polishes. This first one is in the color Rainbow Wishes, and this is an absolutely stunning duochrome polish. What I love about this is that you can see multiple shifts, and they're very, very apparent on the nails. So the first coat of this polish did apply a little bit on the sheer side, so I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to build this polish up very well. The second coat applied a little bit better, but I was still able to see my visible nail line. So I decided to do a third coat with this polish, and I really enjoyed the finished effect of this polish. It kind of seems to glow on the nails. One thing I will say about the application process, and that I did notice with this particular polish, is that it is a little bit on the brush strokey side. So you do want to be careful and make sure that all of your strokes are in one direction. They do kind of disappear a little bit, especially when you put on a top coat, but I was still able to see some of the brush strokes even after the top coat had completely dried down. So I would definitely be careful of brush strokes with this polish. So the next polish in the duo is called Dream Dust. It's like a purpley polished base, or like a pinky purplish polished base with a whole bunch of shimmer throughout the polish. At first glance, it looks like a gold shimmer, but that shimmer has a very beautiful like iridescent flash to it. I think it's absolutely stunning. So the first coat of this polish actually surprised me because it was pretty opaque on just the first coat. You could really see the shimmer even on that first coat, but I decided to do a second coat with this one, and the second coat built up beautifully. I was able to get this polish fully opaque in just 2 coats. Even when I took my picture, it still only took me 2 coats to get this polish fully opaque. I couldn't see my visible nail line at all, and I loved the finished look of this polish. At first, when I saw this, I thought that there was a polish in my collection that was very similar, but when I pulled it out, it definitely has a much deeper and darker like purple base to it. It's a little bit of like a blackened purple, and this pulls a little bit on the lighter side. So because it does have like that pink in there, it really makes this polish color pop on the nails. It's a very fun springy color. Overall, I really liked these two polishes, and I think that this unicorn duo is definitely one of the ones that's worth picking up. So let's talk about the next duo. The next duo is called Champagne Shine. And again, I love the box design for this. I think I am going to just keep it in the box and just display these polishes in the box. So let's talk about the one that I actually wore for a few days. I didn't see any chips with this polish. This one is called Straight to My Head. And at first when I picked up this duo, I was a little kind of disappointed in this polish because it looks like it's going to be a like pink, a very, very light silvery pink holographic polish. I can see that holographic glitter in there, but I don't know, something about this polish just didn't wow me. So when I applied the first coat of this polish, I was still having the same thoughts. It really didn't wow me. It looked more like some type of glitter polish, but a very muted glitter polish. It looked more like a shimmer polish in my opinion. It was a little sheer on the first coat, but I went ahead and did a second coat of this, and it really started to build up nicely. I think this was fully opaque in 2 coats. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it in the pictures or maybe in the footage, but this has a beautiful holographic finish to it. This really is a beautiful polish. There is a polish from, I want to say it's Different Dimensions or Glisten and Glow that I received as part of the Holo hookup. And it's a very, very similar color to this. That polish has a little bit more pink in it, and it has just a little bit more like shock factor when it comes to the holographic like glitter or shimmer in the polish. So it's a little bit more intense than this is, but they look similar on the nails. Not similar enough where I would call them like exact dupes, but it's definitely close enough to that. I think that speaks very highly of this polish, that it is comparable to a exclusive nail polish from the Holo hookup. And as you guys know, I love the Holo hookup. I think the polishes that come in that box are absolutely gorgeous and unique, and for the formulation is great, and I'm putting that in the same category as those polishes. So as you can tell, I really did enjoy this polish. So then the last polish in the box is this shade right here, and it's called Physical. This is actually one of the polishes that I was most excited to put on my nails when I first received this box. As you guys can see, the shift in here is absolutely stunning. So it goes from like a pearly peachy pinky color to a greenish gold shift. So beautiful. But I was a little disappointed with this. Hopefully you guys will be able to see from my live swatch that the first coat of this was extremely sheer. When I did the second coat, I really couldn't tell a difference between the first coat and the second coat. The third coat did deepen up the color a little bit, but I was still able to see my visible nail line. I will say that with the third coat, when you did get that flash to show up on your nails, and the flash was pretty apparent on your nails, it kind of distracted from your visible nail line a little bit. So I could see how some people would enjoy wearing this polish with just 3 coats. For my pictures though, I decided to do 4 coats of this polish, and it really kind of built up that flash. It really built up the effect that this polish has, but it was still on the sheer side. However, I kind of liked it. I'm typically not the person that enjoys sheer polishes. I've talked about it multiple times in my videos. Every time I do a swatch and review of a collection, if it's a sheer finish, I probably won't enjoy that polish. This is my least favorite duo out of the 2, and if you don't enjoy sheer polishes, you may not enjoy this duo. Personally, I think that the pink holographic polish is worth getting the duo. I think if you gave this duo a chance, it would really surprise you. So even though it's my least favorite out of the 2, I still really do like this duo. So that's it. That's my entire swatch and review of these NAILSINC duos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then on Sundays, I like to do a weekly makeup basket. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.